Good morning, folks, and welcome to another sunny, hot day here in the UK. So we are here in Glossop in Derbyshire. We are starting off on the RUMBLY tour. So today we have got a good contingent of bikes, you can see behind me. So we're going to break up from the Highland Fling series for the moment and give you this one today. So beautiful day to run around Derbyshire and a beautiful load of bikes. And also finally I will be getting on Tim's podcast series. So there's Tim here, and he's in control of the Sports of Sickness podcast. So finally I think we're getting my thoughts on that one as well later on. So here we go, there's the crew.
Can't keep off since the Highland Fling.
Well done.
Yeah.
So in a few years there'll be a collection of everyone's bikes now from the Fling stickers. But anyway, hope you enjoyed today. We'll see you on the bike. Okay folks, so this is going to be a little epic little circular today, and we've sort of got around only 65-70 mile all in. So not too long, just a nice couple of hours out in the sunshine. It's going to be 24 degrees today. Just keep an eye out for the tail riders with 14 bikes today. Yep, we're all out. And if you notice as well, I've got the good lady on the back today. So Alison's with me, not the blow up one this time. For the first time in at least 12 months. So yeah, great to have her on the back. And one of the reasons she's not been coming on the back as well is she does suffer on the back of the Sportster, and even though I've got 11.5 progressive 444s on the back and they're a damn good shock, even with the two of us on the bike, and remember this folks as well, because when with these on I thought they were the heavy duty springs, and check the part number on them and they're actually standard springs. I can't tell you exactly what we both weigh together, but you know, we're not heavy, but I've got to wind them right off. So basically they're not even on the first ring for them to work with us both on. So even when I went to Scotland with the luggage on, I had them off the first ring and the bike just performed brilliantly. But if you wind them up even on one notch, it tends to just bounce over the holes and try and knock you off the bloody seat. So remember that as well. They're a damn good shock. Yeah, they're a damn good shock, but they are quite solid. I hope you guys as well have been enjoying the Highland Fling as well. This one's just a little bit of a break between then. There's a lot of footage and editing to sort through on that. Guessing it's going to be a popular day today as well in the Peak District. And as I did say on part 2 of the Highland Fling as well, that the Peak District is merely a postage stamp when you put it onto the Highlands. And on that note, look at that view there. See, the Peak District is absolutely beautiful on a day like this. quarry in the background there, just to the right. A Wasp quarry straight in front, slightly to the right.
So here we are at the beautiful Bookstore Cafe here in Buxton, or just out of Buxton at Brillo Bar. The high peak, you see the sign there, Bookstore and Cafe. A place for everyone. And as you can see, everyone is here today. So just over there where the tables are, you go inside, they've got an actual proper bookstore in there, and then a beautiful cafe where I've just had a nice piece of cake and a latte to keep me going. And there's a lot of bikes going past today because it's a very, very popular road for bikes along here. The A515 out of Buxton to Ashbourne is very popular for bikes indeed. So of course we've got a couple of different bikes with us today, and we have the Triumph Scrambler. Absolute beautiful bike. So there you go, Dan, there is actually a Triumph Scrambler out with us on today's ride. So a cracking load of Sportsters today. Apart from that one there, that's obviously different, but we'll get to that one in a bit. My bike, and my bike with the rare pillion setup. Pebbles. Pebbles appears everywhere lately. Stuart, are you happy?
I'm very happy, mate. I'm always happy. Especially when I'm out on the bike.
And remember, tune in to the Sickness Podcast.
Sickness Podcast.
Here with Tim.
Get on it. It's worth it.
And then strangely in the mist, Mark's bike suddenly appeared, so well done Mark for making your way up here to meet us today. Ah, Tiger.
Okay, so we've it's only 12 mile now, and 21 minutes it's showing to next stop at Monsell Head. Let's wait for the tail enders. All right. And we're off. Nice work, Craig. Almost feels like there's a little bit of rain in the air. The one thing I found though as well, that even though sort of, you know, I know where I'm going round here, it's nice to rely on the map, but when you're wearing polarized sunglasses and then trying to look down at your phone that's got a cover on it, it's not easy. So this is heading towards Chelmorton, and then we've just got to skirt round Chelmorton and then head up beyond. So we're heading back towards the A6 Bakewell Matlock Road and across Ashford in the Water, and then up the back road then to Monsell Head. Thought that cow was standing on top of another cow then. England on the hillside up there. Just to remind you where you actually are. I can't believe those clouds as well. It's so bloody warm when we started off this morning. So here we are back on the A6 Matlock Bakewell Road. Left is back into Buxton. So if you didn't want to do that little diversion to the bookstore, you could just come from the roundabout we took to go to the bookstore and then back out on this road to save you that little trip. But it's always worthwhile stopping at the bookstore. It's just a fantastic place that does a fantastic coffee and cake. So put that one in your diary, folks. Oh, it's a lovely section of road, this. Just sort of reminds me of somewhere else, but not Derbyshire, somewhere abroad, I don't know where, but it just changes completely coming out that road. Got to be careful though, it's a 50 limit. Monitored quite often as well by the police. There's a bit of skid mark on the road there. A lovely smell of wild garlic, and that river to the left, you probably can't pick it up on the GoPro, but it's absolutely teeming with trout. Something Shep will be interested in. And then Monsell Head, which is up through here. This is Derbyshire at its finest. Beautiful stone buildings, mullioned windows, very, very typical, quaint and English. Of course, it's just a little cut-off road. There is other roads, as you can see in front, the main road. This is the easiest route to it. So as you guys can tell, I've probably got a little bit of a quieter tone in my voice today. There's a lot more concentration going on now with this group round here. A lot easier when you're out in the open roads, but when you've got such a big group, you've got all sorts from your navigation as well as your vlogging and looking out for the group behind you as well. So that's multitasking today with three things, which I did obviously the other week all around the Highlands, but with the open roads it's a lot easier to keep an eye on things. So we've got plenty of good people in the group helping out today. Some fantastic jobs with the blocking on the roads and keeping an eye out for one another, and that's what it's all about. Little campsite there, looks interesting. There's the crew. Get some more parking now once we get out of here. Okay, so just round the troops up and then we're heading towards, as you can see there, Wardlow and the B6465. Sure all the troops get out on the road. Castle Cliff self-catering, looks nice. Yeah, beautiful little valley that, so I managed to get some footage from the bird. I'll just make a stop off at Mumpeston's Well for the group. Almost gone dark. I'm surprised my speedo's not changed colour. But you see that time when I did the vlog of the village of the damned. Why? Because it's still autumn inside these woods. We'll stop off over at the well. Just thought if you've never seen the well before, you know, we'll stop off at the well. Montpesson's well. Have a look at that for 5 minutes. Enjoying. So we've done this one before, folks. Plumbed the depths of Montpesson's well. You'll have to look back on my back catalogue and watch the vlog of the village of the plague, or the village of the damned.
Oh, is this what it was?
And this is what it was.
This is where they locked it all out?
Yep. So, and they used to leave, well, if you read that, they left the food parcels and everything here, and the fresh water in the well.
So history repeating itself, really, isn't it? Lockdown.
Exactly, lockdown, yeah. So nice to just come here. So if you can't be arsed going back through my back catalogue and watching the village of the damned, I'll bring you guys down to the well. So as you can see there, there's loads of, you know, if you want to buy an ice cream, there's enough in there to buy an ice cream. If people throw the pennies in there for wishing and good luck and all that. But yeah, that's the freshwater supply for the village, and obviously they used to leave the food parcels at the top. And the Montpesson, the vicar, I think he was the vicar, shows how much I know, but yeah, he used to collect it and then take it down for the villagers. So there you go. Anyway, we're going to head over the moorland in a minute and drop down into Grindleford and then make our way to the cafe, where hopefully we'll be able to get something to eat. One thing that does piss me off though is people leaving doggy bags on the floor. Take your shit home. Yep. Okay, 9 minutes to the cafe. So as you come out of Eam and take the road from the car park by the museum, and this is heading to meet up with Sir William Hill Road. Very popular place. The people, this sort of a byway to the left joins up to another road, but always people park always down there and along here for a picnic. You can't blame them really. And on the moors over to my left, a few old ancient stone circles hidden in the long grasses that have been there for millennia. I want to block him. And as some of you will know, we have been here before. popular with bikers, as you can see. Have they left any room for us? We'll soon find out. So that was a nice little stop at the Grindleford Station Cafe. I only got small chips because I ended up eating the leftovers of 2 other people, so really I had a large portion for the price of a small portion. So yeah, thanks all. Good food there, cracking place just to spend half an hour and catch up and discuss where you want to go on your next part of your little Peak District day out diary. So we sort of changed the route plan a little bit here now. We were going to go around Ringinlow and then back round to Hope, Bamford and then over the Snake, but everyone's been over the Snake and a few people haven't done Winnet's Pass. And even though the way you'd normally do Winnet's is to come from the top and ride down, we're going to go from the bottom and ride up. And it gives a little bit of a different perspective, and it's still as fantastic to ride. So that is exactly what we're going to do. So we're just going to have one last little stop at Castleton, maybe tempt a few people with an ice cream, and then over there, and then that will be more or less the end of today's little Peaks Circular. But on another note as well, it was absolutely scorching while we just stopped them for that break. The sun come out, but as soon as I got back on the bike, it's gone back in and riding through these trees. I really do wish I had a temperature gauge on the bike, because I'd say it's at least dropped, you know, like I said, 10-12 degrees. But it's that sort of nice coolness, you know, just to cool you off. It takes that sweat away from the back of your jacket, like. But plus it's pretty cool because you can see all the line of headlamps behind you. So the sort of centre little through street now. We've seen a couple of times, but we've never gone through it. Obviously it is slow, but I've been in there a couple of times, the old Nag's Head. Can't see what the issue was with the traffic there, to be honest with you. Blue John Jewellers. There's loads of little things to do around here. It's a stunning sight though, on a day like today. Mamtor in the background, the Shivering Mountain, Winnet's Pass ahead. And I'm hoping to maybe just park up for a minute before we hit the pass along here. We'll just see what sort of room we've got to bikes. I'll put a drone up one day over the top, see what it looks like.